Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Charlie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my delicious New Orleans Yakami. Yakami is a type of beef noodle soup found in many Creole and Chinese restaurants down in New Orleans. The soup consists of stewed beef in a beef-based broth served on top of noodles and garnished with a half a boiled egg and chopped green onions. Yakami is mostly popular in New Orleans. I mean, everybody loves Yakami. I mean, come on. My recipe for Yakami calls for a nice and delicious Yakami that has a wonderful beef flavor. Now, how do we create this popular New Orleans soup? We start by taking a beef roast and we chop it into thin strips. Then we take some onion, celery, bell pepper, garlic, and my favorite blend of New Orleans seasonings, and we add that into a pot of water and we let it simmer until the seasonings get into the water. Then we add some beef base to it, creating beef stock. Then we take our beef strips and we add it into that stock and we let it simmer on a low temperature until the seasonings are all together and those beef strips are nice and tender. Once that's finished, we serve it over our noodles and we garnish it with a half a boiled egg and some chopped green onions. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Yakami. And today I'm going to be showing you step by step on how to make this delicious and popular New Orleans soup. So let's get started. Okay, this is all what you're going to need to make your Yakami, and we're going to get started with our ingredients. You're going to need 2.5 pounds of beef rump roast, 4 large eggs, and some spaghetti, and I'm going to be using thin spaghetti for this recipe. And along with that, you're going to need some better than bouillon beef base, some light soy sauce, this is a reduced sodium soy sauce, and some hot sauce. And for our seasonings, you're going to need 1 yellow onion, celery, bell pepper, garlic, and some green onion. And for our additional seasonings, you're going to need some Zatarain's Creole seasoning. Now if you don't have this, you can use the Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning or the Slap Your Mama Creole seasoning. You're also going to need some Chef Paul Prudhomme's Poetry Magic and Seafood Magic. And last but not least, you're going to need some vegetable oil, and you can also use canola oil too if you like. And there we have it. Let's get straight to it. Chop a half of a yellow onion, rinse off your celery with cold water. Chop 2 stalks of celery. Make sure you remove the core out of the center of your bell pepper. Chop a half of a bell pepper. Chop 2 cloves of garlic and a bunch of green onion. And there we have it. Now as you can see, our seasonings are chopped up pretty big, like in chunks. This is exactly what we want. We're going to remove our beef roast from out of the package and we're going to rinse it off with cold water. We're going to get started by chopping our beef roast into thick slices. We're going to take those slices and we're going to chop them into thin strips. And there we have it. And this is how it's going to look when we're done. Preheat your fire to medium-high heat. Add 3 quarts of water. Add 1 cup of your chopped yellow onion, 1 cup of your chopped celery, 1 cup of your chopped bell pepper, and 2 cloves of your chopped garlic. Now for our additional seasonings, add 2 teaspoons of Zatarain's Creole seasoning, 1 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prudhomme's Poetry Magic, and 1 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prudhomme's Seafood Magic. Stir all ingredients together. We're going to let this come to a boil. Mixture is at a slight boil. Give this a quick stir. We're going to cover this and we're going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes. It's been about 15 minutes now. I'm going to stir that in a little bit. Turn your fire off. We're going to take our liquid and we're going to strain it into a mesh strainer with a large bowl underneath it. We can take our seasonings and discard that. We don't need that anymore. And there we have it. Preheat your fire from medium-high to medium-low heat. Transfer your liquid mixture back into your pot. I'm going to give that a quick stir. Add 3 teaspoons of beef base. We're adding the first teaspoon in. Want to make sure that is dissolved. We're adding the second teaspoon in. And the third teaspoon. I'm going to give that a quick stir. Add your beef strips. Stir all ingredients together. And what we want to achieve is we want all those seasonings and that beef base to come together, and we also want those beef strips to become nice and tender. We're going to cover this and we're going to let this simmer on medium-low heat for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now while that's going, let me go ahead and tell y'all a quick story. When I was younger, I did not like Yakami. I didn't really care for it. But when I started making it myself, that's when I started liking it. You know, like sometimes in life, in order for you to start liking a certain dish, you might have to try it out yourself to make it to your desired taste, flavor, etc. So that way, you know, you'll be able to enjoy it, you know. But when I was younger, I didn't like Yakami. I didn't really care for it. Now I have to admit that even today, I haven't made Yakami much. I probably made Yakami maybe about 2 or 3 times in the last 10 years, so that's a very small amount of times, you know. But I mean, it's good, it tastes good, it's wonderful, but I just don't make it much, and I still don't really care for it. But, you know, it's good, you know. And that's it. It's been about 1 hour and 20 minutes now, and our Yakami soup base is now done. Looks good. Now we're going to taste one of the beef strips. And it is tender. Now we're going to do a taste test, the actual soup. And it is good. Preheat your fire to medium-high heat. Add 1.5 quarts of water. We're going to let this water get hot. Now that our water is hot, we're going to add our eggs. And we're going to let this boil for 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and turn your fire off.
we're going to remove our eggs. And we're going to add them into a bowl with cold water. We're going to take each egg and we're going to crack it on each end. And we're going to peel the shell while we're rinsing it off. The shell should come right off. And there we have it. Preheat your fryer to medium-high heat. Add 2 1/2 quarts of water. Add a 1/2 teaspoon of oil. Stir all ingredients together. Take your 1 pound of spaghetti and break it in half. Add it into your pot of water. Stir all ingredients together. And we're going to let this come to a ball, and it should take about 7 minutes to cook. Is that a ball? I'm going to stir that. Now we're going to go ahead and taste our spaghetti to see if it's at the right texture that we want. Almost there, almost there. Give it about 2 more minutes. And it's been about 5 minutes already, so it should take about 7 to 8 minutes for this to cook all the way through. It's been about 2 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and do another taste test of our pasta to see if it's at the right texture that we want. And it is ready. I'm going to go ahead and turn our fire off. We're going to take our pasta and we're going to strain it. Now be very careful because this is hot. Rinse your pasta off with cold water. And it is ready. As you can see, it's not coming together. It's nice and loose, exactly what we want. Now I'm going to go ahead and serve you up a bowl. We're going to add some soup base into our bowl. Now we're going to add our soy sauce. I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce in there. Stir that in. And voila, it's gotten darker. Now we're going to add about 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. I'm going to stir that in. Now we're going to add our spaghetti, followed by our beef strips. I'm going to take our boiled egg and cut it in half. I'm going to add that right on top. Now we're going to add our green onion right on top. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Yakami, made by a New Orleans native. Thanks for watching.
Now it's time to go ahead and take a bite. Now who eats soup with a fork? Me. Oh man. Go ahead and have a little bit of this here. Wait a second. Man, you could taste that beef flavor and those seasonings. And you got the green onion. Not to mention that I added the soy sauce and a little kick of that hot sauce to give it a little extra flavor and spice. Plus you got the boiled egg. Damn good. Ooh, man. I'm telling y'all, try the recipe and you're gonna love it. Like I tell people, there ain't nothing like New Orleans food. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Yakami, made by a New Orleans native. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like up, subscribe to my channel so you can enjoy all of my delicious recipes cooked right here in my kitchen. If you have any questions or comments, please post them, or you can email me at charliethecookandrews@gmail.com. You can also like or contact me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/charliethecookandrews. You can also check out this recipe along with all of my other recipes at www.charliecookandrews.webs.com. And if you want to donate to the channel, check out the links in the description box and it'll take you step by step on how to donate. So, until next time, take care and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.